All right. Hello, everybody. Kelly Bonomo here. It is Thursday night. Let me turn off some lights here. Thursday night on our countdown to 5 days to Super Bowl 52. And I'm bringing you recipes all this week on some healthier suggestions and some fun recipes for you to try. So I still have this kind of cooking in the oven, but I figured I'm going to go ahead and start it because it's getting kind of late and it's been a long day and I'm tired. And I want to make sure that I share all of this with each and every one of you. So do me a favor, share this video because people might be searching for a fun recipe, healthy recipe that they can do for Super Bowl Sunday. And all you got to do is just click the button and share. Make sure, my goodness, my hair's like sticking up on end here. Look at this. That's the ADD I got. Okay, share this recipe. Everything that I do is all based on stabilizing the blood sugar to help create balance in your body. All of the recipes that I come up with, I see them, I tweak them, I make them a little bit healthier version. Trying to keep things gluten-free. And this recipe will not be posted. So if you don't have a notebook handy, you'll have to rewatch this video. So I'm going to tell you everything that I'm doing. And then I'm actually going to continue to kind of put it together on this video. And then you'll have a third recipe. So tonight we are doing honey lime chicken bites. So what we started with was, let me turn my camera around. Hey, Deb. I'll see you in the morning. I'm going to see you in the morning. We're going to see you tomorrow afternoon. So I started with boneless, skinless chicken breast. I put it in a Ziploc baggie and I tenderized the heck out of it. So I beat the bag, okay? So it makes the chicken way more tender. And then I cut it into bite-sized pieces, okay? Then after I cut it into bite-sized pieces, in a separate bowl here, I have a batter, okay? Now I like to do things gluten-free because we all feel better when we do gluten-free. So I'm using a gluten-free oat flour. I've used 1 cup of gluten-free oat flour. In this is 1 cup of gluten-free oat flour, a little bit of black pepper, a little bit of paprika, and a little tiny bit of cayenne pepper. That's the only seasoning that I did in here. And then I just mixed it all together with a fork. So it was like, oh, there's a piece of chicken still in there. So I mixed it all together. And then I have taken the chicken pieces and I dropped them in there to coat them. So I didn't dump the chicken in anything, just use the wetness from the chicken. And then I've laid them out onto a sprayed cookie sheet. Tonight I ran out of my coconut one, which I do like to use most of the time, but I am using olive oil. So I sprayed my cookie sheet and then I'm just laying them out. So I'm going to continue to do that, okay? I already have some in the oven, so my oven was preheated at 400, but I set the timer for 10 minutes and realized it probably wasn't hot enough. So I upped it to 450 because I really want them to come out kind of crispy, almost like a boneless chicken wing, okay? So I'm just going to coat all of these, the rest of these, put them on this pan. You can do a couple at a time. And then, so put them in a 450 degree oven. I would say set your timer 10 to 12 minutes. You want them lightly browned. And then when your timer goes off, you're going to flip them over and you're going to cook them another 10 to 12 minutes. So they're actually going to cook in that oven for probably a total of anywhere from 20 to 25 minutes until they're cooked through, they're lightly browned, and they look like some little boneless wings. So I'm trying to do some different recipes where we're not just doing chicken all the time. So I've got a couple other ones up my sleeve for tomorrow and Saturday. But you'll have to stay tuned. Sorry it's so late tonight. This day kind of got away from me, and before I realized it, well, it didn't help that I was stuck in a train in Herscher for 15 minutes. So I had to go around. Anyway, it builds character, right? Patience builds character. All right, we got 5 more here. All right, so got all the chicken coated. We'll load them up on this pan. And about another 3 minutes, and first ones are gonna be coming out. You'll see what they look like. Okay, and then we're gonna coat them. So what are we coating them with? Hold on, let me make sure I got all this out of here. All right, we're good. I'll be right there. I'm still here. There's my foot. Okay, so this is what they look like. Okay, now 450 degree oven, bake 10 to 12 minutes, flip them over. Mia's helping. Not really, she got caught sniffing something. This is what they're looking like, okay? We got a couple more minutes. When they come out, we are gonna coat them with our honey lime sauce. Okay, so what's our honey lime sauce? So this is what it looks like. Yum. So for the sauce, we did 2 tablespoons of, where'd my honey go? Oh, here it is. 2 tablespoons of 100% honey. Okay, 2 tablespoons of honey. Then I did 1 tablespoon of liquid aminos, Bragg's liquid aminos. You can find this at Kroger. Okay. Hi, Jana. Hi, Raylene. Kroger sells this in their organic section. Why do I use liquid aminos? It tastes a lot like soy sauce. Okay. But liquid aminos carry 16 of the 20 essential amino acids that our muscles need. So it helps with tissue repair. It helps with muscle growth. It's just an excellent alternative to soy sauce. It's extremely salty. I think it's saltier than soy sauce, but I did 1 tablespoon. So we have 2 tablespoons honey, 1 tablespoon of Bragg's liquid aminos. We have the juice of 1 lime, okay? And then we also sprinkled in, one second. Okay, and then we also sprinkled in a pinch of cayenne pepper, just a pinch, because that's pretty spicy. And then we also did 2 garlic cloves. Now, I want to show you guys something because I think a lot of people, hey Laura, I don't think a lot of people know how to use a garlic press. And so I thought, I'm going to show everybody how to use a garlic press. So if you don't know what a garlic press looks like this. Yay! Now you can always buy minced garlic in the little jar. I honestly, I mean, that's great if I'm trying to cook really fast, but I really prefer fresh garlic cloves. So if something is calling for a clove of garlic, so this is how you would buy the bulb from the store. Believe it or not, a lot of people don't know this. So this is why I'm sharing this with you. So, and the bulb actually has garlic. This is a clove that pops right off of there, okay? So the trick when you're using a garlic press and when you're using fresh garlic, hold on, I gotta fix my phone here, is you have to take the skin or the outside off. So sometimes, you know, you could use like the side of a knife. I just use my hand, like I just literally hit it and then it breaks like this. And then you peel the skin off, which is similar to like an onion. And then I will take a knife and actually cut you can kind of see like the brown edge. So I cut the end off. And then you stick it down in the press like such, and you go like this. And then I'm gonna just do this on this paper towel so y'all can see. And then you just squeeze it. Okay, like that, okay? And there's your fresh minced garlic. And oh my gosh, it smells way fresher than even the jar stuff. So in this recipe, just to recap what the honey lime sauce is 2 tablespoons of honey, 1 tablespoon of Bragg's liquid aminos. Hey, Paul. 1 juice from 1 lime, 2 garlic cloves, as I just showed you. And then I also did the zest of the lime. So this is another thing that I don't think a lot of people know how to do. Give me 1 second. I'm going to pull this chicken out of the oven. I'm going to check on it. All right, I'll put this other one. All right, so then I did the zest of a lime. The zest of a lime or a lemon, believe it or not, a lot of people don't know this either, is the outside of the lime. So I have this like cheese grater, and I just use a small grate on this. Now they make zesters, but if you saw my drawer with all my tools, I don't know where I would put a zester, just because I got plenty of contraptions. So I don't need a lot when you're doing this. You don't need a lot because this little bit of zest in any recipe is going to be pretty strong. So just a little tiny bit. All right. So, and then all I did was just mix it all up. And if anything like me, we want to taste it. It tastes good. And it does. All right. Now we got our chicken. Chicken is cooked. Now what we're going to do is we're going to coat it. So we're going to just take it, and I'm literally going to dump it in here so it's coated. Oops, I dropped one. I'm actually going to just put a bunch of them in here. And then I'm going to put them back on the pan. So we're just going to coat them really good. Coat them really good, and then we're going to just set them right back on the pan. You know what? They're great. They're not going back on the pan. My bad. You're going to cook them in the sauce, and they're ready to go. Because you don't want to dry them out. So, literally, you're going to dip them in that sauce. I'm going to show you what they look like here. Hi, Melinda. You are watching one of my recipes for Super Bowl Sunday. Honey lime chicken bites. This is what they're looking like. And they are really good. So we're just taking them off this pan. Coating them really good in this sauce. Putting them on the platter. And then I would serve these with just toothpicks. So, portion size, my goodness, they're little bites. So, I mean, you probably could have quite a few. They're really going to count more your protein, no fat. They're chicken breasts, so it's going to be protein, a little bit of carb because of the flour. But they are coated very lightly with the flour. So there you have it. So just to recap, we tenderized the chicken breast. We cut the fat off, tenderized it in a large Ziploc baggie, and then I cut it into little bite-sized pieces. And then I coated all of the chicken. I just took it right out of that bowl, and I dipped it in 1 cup of oat flour with some pepper, paprika, and cayenne pepper. And then laid them out on a sprayed cookie sheet, and then bake them at 450, 10 minutes, flip them over, cook them for another 10 minutes. And then when they come out, you're going to dip them in the honey lime sauce, which was 2 tablespoons honey, 1 tablespoon of liquid amino, juice from 1 lime along with the zest, 2 garlic cloves, and a pinch of cayenne pepper. And then you're just going to coat them all, layer them on, put them on the platter, and serve them. And then what I'm actually going to do is, after this other pan comes out and I coat all the chicken, any sauce that's left over, I will just drizzle across the top of it, just so it has a little extra of that honey lime sauce. So there you go. Have a wonderful night, and I will see you all tomorrow night for recipe number 4.